Well, Bill, as we kind of end out 2012, we're here where we were a year ago. And I see you've got a few more people that popped in today visiting and signed your guest book than a year ago. So I guess the word's getting out and you're getting some more folks.
So. It's kind of surprising so many people, but it's been such a nice day that it seems like attendance tends to go up with the weather. And particularly after that cold spell we had.
And it's a beautiful day out and no rain, and so a good time to get down. And let's see, also you got the crew here doing all the cleanup today.
We got the cleanup, but we can take the elevator and go upstairs if you'd like to look at.
Okay, well, let's, because one of the things is that, you know, we were here a year ago kind of ending out 2010
Right.
and 2011, and you'd promised us that there was going to be a lot happening here at the museum in 2011, and sure enough, there has been. You've got your elevator, you've got your expansion. There's lots of things going on now.
Oh yeah, we've already got our first major conference scheduled to start the first week in January, or second week in January. We're bringing in educators from all over the country who are part of a program that studies community education awareness, and their last meeting was in Seattle. They scheduled this one in San Marcos because they plan to study the education policies of Lyndon Johnson. So things are happening very, very definitely.
Well, good, good.
And,
Well, let's go. We'll take a ride in the elevator here, and let's go see some of the stuff. Well, this time last year, this was all completely empty, and we couldn't even come up.
Yeah.
And now this is your new meeting room that you have.
This is a smaller meeting room, and it has, this is where, you know, when we have a group of 25, 30 people meeting, it easily fits this room. And it has a view of the courthouse from here.
And so this is where, when you have the conference, this is going to be one of the rooms that they're going to use here.
Well, when they do their breakout sessions, we're going to have the main conference down at the other end. We have an auditorium set up there where we'll be able to bring in speakers from outside San Marcos, have panel discussions, do video presentations. We'll be adding some large screen video equipment. So it's going to be a full purpose education facility on the education background of Lyndon Johnson and where he got his beliefs about the need for education for all people.
So this is the upstairs where we're going to have more exhibit area here.
Yeah, we'll have more exhibits. We'll have exhibits both upstairs and downstairs.
And then we've got your auditorium here at the far end. And you even have a little cooking area.
Speakers and everybody up front, and you know, be able to seat 100 or so people, and we can really start having some programs and bringing in some named speakers. You know, that has been one of our problems with having meetings with the configuration downstairs. There's
Just
not
no
really
room
a
at all.
meeting day. Everybody just kind of has to gather around the exhibits. But now there'll be a place where people can sit and face the speaker or the panel or whoever it is. And there'll be a lot more interplay between spectators and speakers. This is where we kept our archives, just in the what is now the elevator utility room. So themselves was it is climate controlled, and
It's got its own firewall.
it's got its own firewall, and you know, some of this stuff is already boxed up, but a good bit of it we're going to have to, you know, we've got tons of books that people have donated to us over the years, and some of which are relevant to the Johnson years, some of which may not be, and duplicates and stuff. So we'll be be loading up our shelves there with books. And then we have boxes up there of correspondence with his friends in San Marcos. And magazines of that period, which are particularly interesting to go back and read. I guess it's kind of like watching television from 1980, where the curator will be able to go through material and we'll be able to get material out for those scholars that want to study John Ladybird there. This coming year is going to be the Lady Bird Johnson centennial. She was born in 1912, and in partnership with the Presidential Library in Austin, the Texas White House Natural Park and Stonewall, and the Lady Bird Johnson Wildflower Center in Austin, we have formed a partnership to plan a series of events centered on Lady Bird Johnson's accomplishments. You know, because obviously she was one of the best loved first ladies in history. I think along with Betty Ford or Abigail Adams, or they're women who really stood by their men in tough times and were independent.
So going into 2012, what do you see are going to be the highlights for the LBJ Museum here in San Marcos this next year?
Well, we hope that a lot more people locally will realize what an attraction this is and use it for the meeting space. We're already starting to get a good many visitors from out of town, but I say as the ones that come in for these conferences go back home, they can spread the word, and then I think the Lady Bird Centennial is going to be an exciting project to work on, because that will strengthen our ties with the Presidential Library, the White House, the Wildflower Center, and so we can have kind of a unified effort in recognizing President Johnson's accomplishments for this state.
Okay. Well, Bill, thank you for all the work you've put in 2011, and have yourself a Happy New Year and good luck in 2012 here with the museum. Thank you for all that you do for the community.
Well, thank you.